Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Dear Princess Celestia, the show where I take an episode and analyze its moral. Today's episode, Leap of Faith.
Dear Princess Celestia.
Throughout the series, the writers have found different ways of presenting the elements of harmony through different angles, especially in the key episodes of Season 4. In her key episode, Rarity learned that generosity can be abused. In Fluttershy, she learned that being too kind can keep people from doing what they need to do, and sometimes you have to be stern for the good of others. In the same way, the episode Leap of Faith put Applejack's elements of honesty to the test in a new way. Applejack had to decide if being honest was best, even if the alternative lies helped people. Flim & Flam's tonic really did cause a huge improvement in Granny Smith, even though it was nothing but apple juice and beet leaves. It served as a confidence booster. If Granny Smith knew the tonic didn't physically do anything, she may have never had that self-confidence that helped her so much. But does that put Flim & Flam in the right? No. Granny Smith's problem was not a physical problem. It's implied that she could have swam just as well without the tonic, but it took that extra confidence to convince her to start swimming again. All that happened there was mental, but people who were legitimately ill would have seen no change. As Applejack discovered, honesty is always the best policy. Even though the lies seemed to help, they could have hurt Granny Smith a lot. Similar to the first moral, I would say it's not right to do wrong to do right. Basically, lying to boost the confidence of others is still lying. Even if there was a placebo effect that did heal physical sickness, the means of the healing would have been through lies, so that's what Applejack learned. But what moral did Granny Smith take away? Granny had way too much trust in the tonic. She somehow believed that she could survive a 6-story jump into a little dish. How did she find that possible? Also, before the tonic, Granny discouraged Apple Bloom from ever becoming a high diver. But after the tonic, she totally approved of it. With the way Granny acted, I'm beginning to wonder if those were really beet leaves in the tonic. This is, after all, Season 4, Episode 20. So, lesson learned. Don't do drugs, kids. No, that's obviously not the moral of this story. I'd say the biggest lesson Granny learned in this episode is to not be naive. The fact that she believed Flim & Flam when they said the tonic would bring back her youth shows that she's a little too trusting. It also shows that she has a pretty bad memory. I mean, the last time these two were around, the apples almost lost their farm, which makes me wonder why they came back at all. Don't they kind of have a bad reputation in Ponyville? But that's off topic. I think Applejack said it best. When some pony says something is too good to be true, it usually is. If the internet existed in Equestria, I feel like Granny Smith would be the one who falls for all that deceptive clickbait. Similarly, I feel that Flim & Flam would be the ones putting it out there. And finally, for the fourth moral, don't underestimate what you can do. I know Granny Smith overestimated her abilities, but take a look at her story. After that one dive from who knows how long ago, Granny's been afraid of swimming ever since. When she finally got back in the water and did perfectly well, she of course credited the tonic, while she was fully able to do that the whole time. So how many years of her life did she spend not knowing she could do this?
What you call this?
Let me know what you think about this episode and its morals. Also, which episode should I analyze next? Leave your thoughts in the comments. This is the Brony Notion, signing out until next Wednesday. Brohoof.